It's that time again. It's 3 o'clock and I'm heading into town earlier to meet a friend of mine and gonna meet my sister later. I was hoping to meet her for dinner because I was told that I'd be off stage by 6:30. Now I'm not gonna be off stage till 8 o'clock and she doesn't want to eat that late. So hopefully still gonna meet her anyway. Still gonna be meeting Asha. Doing 2 gigs. Saturday crowds are different. Saturday crowds aren't comedy crowds. So Saturday crowds just normally drunk and, you know, visitors. So the shows are fine, but they're pretty basic. Like, it's so much more fun to play like on a Wednesday, Thursday. Like, so much more fun. Even a Sunday. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, babe. Hi, it's me. I like you.
Nailed it.
Absolutely gorgeous. There's your bag.
We don't have time. We need you on now. Because we need you to save the day.
For God's sake. I'm trying to have a nice relaxing drink.
Yeah, I'll film you. So what's happened is someone's not turned up for a show, so they've dragged Louisa on to do it. She's got a juice, and it's so last minute they won't even film to ask her for her own in the street show. Louisa down the street. So I'm just gonna. What should I do? Just keep filming you?
That's it now. We've filled them in on what's happening.
So now we stop.
So this is how it's so. See how it's so
Spontaneous.
Contact. He knows your music.
Okay, how am I doing?
10.
It's like she's Taylor Swift. He knows your music.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. I've been doing this since I was 19. I should be so rich and famous by now. Hasn't fucking happened. So I'm still here at 4 p.m. on a fucking Saturday when it's 30 degrees outside. So come find me on socials because I'm trying to do real. But that was very interesting.
It's great. She just went on. She told them that she'd be right for drinking her apple juice that we bought.
No, but I was still very mindful.
Yeah.
Very, very demure.
They really enjoyed you telling them you'd rather be somewhere else.
Because I think everybody felt the same in that
Everyone
room.
feels the same. People booked these tickets and then were like, oh fuck, it's a sunny day.
It's a sunny day.
Sunny,
it's too
sunny
much.
day.
Are we alright to sit back down? Of course. Thank you.
So, what if you did what you did on stage, but in the moment on, because you know you do your stuff about Lush?
Yeah.
So, you have to wait to get stage time to do that bit. What if you just did it direct into the camera while you're walking down the street?
I think because I can't think of it when
But
there's
you
no
can.
No, but yeah, on stage
Oh.
there's pressure.
Yeah.
Because people in front of you.
Well, the pressure needs to be like what I've got right now. Just shove it in your face and hope for the best.
Stephen's really good on reels. He has a lot of pieces to camera, so go check him out. What's your handle?
Stephen Comedy, thank you.
PH. What's your social media account on now? Like over 100,000, isn't it?
115 on
115
Instagram.
on Instagram. And how long has it been at that number? Like, how long has it taken you to grow to that figure?
A year.
So you've been doing comedy for how long?
2011 I started.
2011, and a year ago you were on 22,000. So only in 1 year you've gone up to 150,000. Have you noticed any difference in comedy, in your work, since growing that social media platform?
Well, it's on my tour out, but I couldn't sell before the pandemic.
So that's the thing. So it does. So having been somebody that's been in comedy for years and years and years, sold regular amount of tickets, you saw a difference.
When the pandemic hit, all tragedy aside, it was sort of good because the tour was not selling. So I had to cancel the tour because of the global crisis.
Right.
And
So
then-
many of us did, by the way.
Yeah, and then I didn't. And then do you remember after the pandemic, everyone just got straight at it. So I thought, well, how is someone going to pick you over Tom Allen, Catherine Ryan, Robert? Everyone went back out at
Yeah.
the exact same time.
Yeah.
And then I started working on socials because everyone else was doing it. And then when it had got up, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a tour now.
And were you surprised at the figures that you were selling them for the tour? Or the dates that you were adding? Were you surprised? Because that must have been your biggest tour yet, right?
It was the biggest tour, and it was. It sort of was like, what? Just because people follow you doesn't mean they'll come. But
Yeah.
then in this instance, it did.
How cool is that?
I was saying to someone the other day, because when we started, TV was the end goal, and that's how you got to sell things. Whereas it sort of shifted before we managed to become household names.
This is the problem because we're we're an in-between generation because it should be household names.
Generation lost.
Right? But we actually are. And so now we're in between where you go, we were on a peak, didn't quite happen, shit went hit the fan. Any time for you. And then it dropped. And then in the drop, all the new guys came through, which is rightly so, but like they're so energized and excited. I guess that's the other thing. Like,
We're over it.
I'm so, and I want to say this nicely. sometimes I mean, new comics, they're so excited. They're like, it's great to be gigging. They're so excited, so excited. And I'm like, guys, I love your enthusiasm, and I used to be like you, but I just want a nap now.
I also think their thing has changed though. So when we started, it was all. Do you remember this? Do the miles, do the miles, do the miles, which means schlep to every
up and down the
godforsaken
country.
hall for 50 quid. I remember us nearly getting stranded.
But no, hang on, I don't think people realise that. So you're not just schlep, like either get a train and a bus and a car, stay in a bus stop, spend several hours asleep at a stranger's house.
Get back so you can make it to work the next day.
Get back so you can make it to your day job the next day. All for, what, a 5-10 minute spot in Barnsley?
At your cost.
That we paid to do.
Whereas now I think the young generation, they've got more energy because they realise it's all through social media, so they don't have to do that gig in Coventry.
Yeah, but I think there is something about doing that gig in Coventry.
It makes you better.
I think so.
But at the same time...
But not on socials, so who gives a fuck, mate? Here's the thing, right? So in Edinburgh, like when you started, like you could have a room with 800 people, and a sold out 800 seater is great. 80 people in 800 seater is difficult. 80 people in an 80 seater is great.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter technically the size of the room, but it has to sell out. But you kind of have to preempt what venues to book to be able to work out like, oh, I should hopefully sell 200 tickets in Manchester, for example, right? You'd be like, okay, it's probably safe bet I can sell 200 in Manchester. So you book a 200 seater, or you might go be a bit aspirational, go, you know what, I'll try for 300 and hopefully this time, because my several time back, I'll sell that. But if you played it safe and booked like a 50 seater, you're not covering any, even to be honest, if you play like a 150 seater, you're not covering your cost to get to Manchester and back to cover all that stuff.
I think people don't realise is who pays for the venue.
Who do you think pays for it?
Who pays for the poster? We do. Who pays for the technician, the sound technician, the PR person?
Yeah.
We do. The photo design,
Everything,
we do.
Everything.
So we start at minus.
So we use our savings from the work in the week, or not the work, the previous weekday work in terms of like regular gigging work. We'll use some money from that to pay for all the touring stuff. Then we go on tour and we're recollecting and just paying back debt basically. Mm-hmm. But we love it because it is epic and the best thing in the world. And you get to have juices on a Saturday. What? Yeah, here I am with Dante. Dante. Is that right with my accent, Dante?
Yeah, it's fine.
Hi.
I got some sleep. Hello. You look amazing. You look amazing.
You too.
Why'd you get that instead of just using your phone?
Because I want to do a YouTube series behind the scenes of comedy, and if I use my phone, I'll give up. Whereas this is like professional, so I have to.
And your battery will die.
And I have to use it professionally, and my battery will die.
That
was so good.
Very lovely, very
So good.
That is the street. Please enjoy that. Let's all time, please. Amazing. Stephen Bailey!
That was so funny.
It was so good. Someone's birthday was in. I thought it was going to go in a horrific way, but they were wild.
You were like.
You have to be. You had to be.
I'll just tell you why I missed the first 5 minutes. So I was talking to a guy, and we ended up talking about people dying, and then having this whole conversation about how you should feel when people die. And I was like, yeah, I need to go. I need to go.
Actual death or comedy death?
No, it was an actual death. You've been weird lately.
Okay, go on, tell me. I've got no. I've got no conscious idea what you're talking about.
I just feel like you've been like, I don't know, like you're happy. I feel like you're more like, so you're acting weird because you're happy. Like
maybe. I don't know.
You know.
Well, I had a break. I had a holiday. So.
Yeah, you're not as like. You're not as wild, you're not as playful, you're not as like on edge. No, you're not. You're all like, oh, I've got to get this done, I've got to get this done, I've got to do this.
I've been
and
away.
Like normally you're like, I could distract you and you'll come talk to me for half an hour.
Yeah, I was
Whereas
late.
just you haven't. For the last 3 days, you just no, it's
just,
fine, it's cool. Like people change when they get married.
No,
I get it. It's fine. It's fine. I understand people change when they get married. I just think that maybe maybe you should be aware of how your friends felt before you got married.
Don't worry, I'm not happy at all.
You promise?
Yeah,
you promise?
I'm so miserable.
Oh yay! I was so worried.
Unhappy,
I was so worried that you were happy.
Honestly, I'm so upset about it.
Yeah, no, because listen, if you and I ever get happy, our careers are over.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
That'd be awful.
You were so good.
Are you still getting
everyone?
Smashed
it.
It
He
was
smashed
good.
it.
It was good.
I think he said, what about pegging? So what about putting a fake penis up your? Is that what he means?
I don't know what pegging is.
Pegging is where a woman
That's
wears.
what
Love it. Stop it. I do not consent.
I won't put it anywhere. I'm joking. Okay, let's just see what Mark looks like with the bag. Okay. Oh, it suits you.
It's hard not to camp it up when you're in your bag, isn't it?
I knew it would suit you.
Look at that. Now give us a walk.
Oh, you do your walk. Do your walk. Yes, capture the walk because I've got this already on camera. This man runs a multi-million-pound empire.
Jesus.
You're silly.
Oh, is this like a cutaway again?
Yeah, that's away.
So who's on next? You?
Yeah, I am. Alright, I'll see you later, guys. Okay, so 6 o'clock crowd. They were cool, girls were really cool. I feel like it's quite probably a coked up audience. There was kind of that vibe from a few of the guys. I was just saying, I feel like it was quite maybe a coked up crowd. Some of them maybe a bit.
They were very good tonight, I must admit.
Fucking hilarious.
Ah, thank you.
think I'm Irish, but I'm fucking joking. I'm English.
Thank you.
Oh,
you're
so
welcome.
much. Thank
Have you? I'm just doing a video. That's kind. What's your name?
Andrea, moved up.
She's got
You look great too.
Bernie's
Oh, no, please.
It's about Bernie's message.
I'm at Kingsway now. Okay, thank you for having me. I love you. Okay, bye. Oh, is that you done now?
No, I'm at 99.
We're gonna use ChatGPT. Fucking make a really good YouTube channel.
It makes our skin look.
Nah, it's just my skin.
Well, what's the excuse for me?
it's just your skin, dude. It's just your skin.
I think it's face tracking.
Nah, I meant to be on stage.
Bonchon, you're going to be amazing.
Bonchon.
Happy Anton.
Oh, hang on. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Here we are. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, Louisa. How you doing?
I'm good. Who's downstairs?
Kate Barron's hosting.
Am I on? Am I on now?
No, just started our break.
Oh. Oh, so I'm not in a rush.
No, you got
Oh, fine. Kate is in the house.
Or are you filming me?
Yes.
They're good. They're the front row. There's like a bunch of. They look really young, but they've all done uni together, and they all work in like sciences, biology, whatever. And then the guys next to them aren't with them, but they look like identical to them. It's weird.
Cute.
They look like them, but 10 years older.
Cute.
And like they're also in biology. And so
Are they
one is
fun? Are they up for
researching.
it?
They're nice. These guys are like they're doing a stag. They're nice. They're listening. They're not super
Wild.
wild.
Gotcha. What I find, and it's so hard not to seem like you're moaning or being ungrateful or thingy, but in comedy, the fees have not gone up, I don't think, in like 20 years.
That's the thing.
But the ticket prices have gone.
And they're making a shit ton from bar sales and all that. We don't see any of that. And yeah, it's not fair.
So then you're like, I went to Sainsbury's the other day, and I think it cost like 120 quid in Sainsbury's. And you're like, oh cool, so that gig and me going in hasn't even covered that shop. By the time I was taking up my train fare, like it hasn't even covered it there.
There are gigs I have to cancel because it's not financially viable for me to do
So you
that.
don't do it.
While I'm like, I need to think of my time. Because yeah, I work 5 days a week,
Yeah.
40 hours a week, 12
Do you
shows
have
a
a day
week.
job?
Yes, day job.
As well as doing stand-up.
Yeah.
That's tragic.
I know it is.
That's so tragic.
There's part of it is like, I know comics who live off comedy.
Yeah.
But their living standard is
I
not
love it, yeah.
what I want,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're living with 20 other comics in like a 5-bedroom
Yeah,
house.
forget that.
And they're like eating noodles 3 times a day.
Forget that. See, I know I'm lucky because I get to do comedy in the. I'm not even lucky. I'm not lucky. I've worked hard. And the only reason I earn money is because I book shows and I book my own
Yeah, you
tours and I make
hustle.
it happen. I hustle for it. But the hustle is hard work,
The
right?
hustle is hard work.
And when you're not touring, you have to do whatever. And
Like I feel lazy tonight because I only have 2 shows.
but this is bullshit because you're
Like, I've only done
talented.
5 shows this weekend and I'm like, oh, is that enough?
But you're talented. Like, I just think this is what I think is the problem with this country. On my high horse again. I feel like it doesn't reward talent. So like, there's such a elitism in this school because in order for you to be good, you have to be doing that number of gigs. Like in
Yeah.
order to get to
Yeah,
a
yeah,
level
yeah.
where you have to do that number of gigs.
Yeah.
But to do that number of gigs costs money, and unless you come from a privileged household
Yeah.
where your rent is paid for, food is paid for, you can just go swan in whatever.
Yeah.
You have to do day jobs in order to.
Yeah.
But then the day job takes away the energy from the night job, and
And you can't write as often, it's hard to work on scripts, it's harder to like collaborate with people. You don't want to stay out after gigs and networks where a lot of shit happens there.
Yeah.
because you're too exhausted, you gotta get up at 6
Yeah.
o'clock in the next morning for your job or whatever.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I only went full time when I started touring one-woman shows. Like if I was now reliant on gigs, I would have to have a day job. There's no way. There's
Yeah.
no way. I think now, if I was to start doing comedy now in this day and age, and I know it's different because of social media, but if you're just talking about the live circuit, there's no way I'd be able to fucking break through. No,
The live circuit
absolutely
is
no
it's
chance.
a grind. That's why you need
No
to do
chance.
social media, because you can stay in one spot, build your audience, and then sell a tour. That's how people are making money. Build their online audience, sell a tour that way.
That's what we're doing. DJI Pocket 4.
Oh, please give a lot of love to your fucking phenomenal host, Kate Barron, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Kate. Smashing it. Lovely to be here. Right, because if you think about it, we still remember our parents and our grandparents, maybe more so, that were married for 60, 70, 80 years. And they were married for a very, very long time together, and they lived very happily ever after. And actually, the truth of it is that now that you look back and you go, Grandma was never fucking happy. Grandma was gay. Right? Grandma was gay. But Grandma had to put up with fucking Granddad because she had to, because Granddad put food on the table and the roof over her head. So Granddad would come along and be like, "Ugh," and Grandma would just fucking eat the shit and be like, go, yes, Granddad, whatever you want, Granddad, 3 bags full, fucking Granddad. Like, I want to be with Sandra, but I can't. Like, that would be... And so Granddad was like, that was fine. Like, he would behave like that and it didn't matter. But what's happened is now we've evolved. Socially, we've evolved. So now we've come on so many leaps and fucking droves. Like, if you look at us now, like women now we put our own food on the table. We don't need to rely on Granddad anymore to put food on the table or a roof over our head. We put our own fucking food on our own table, put our own roof. Exactly. Strong, independent bitches, right? Apart from the problem with that is now we've burnt all our fucking bras and become all strong and fucking independent, right? We're like, oh, like, what are you going to bring to my table? Like, what are you going to bring to my table? Like, what are you going to bring to my... What do I need you for in my life? Like, what do I need you for in my life? But the men, they haven't had to evolve, so they're still coming along like they've not changed. The men haven't changed. And the two of us are not finding a common fucking... We're not finding a common fucking place because the women are all like fucking empowered and shit, and now we've got a rise in incel culture, and we're like, oh, this used to work. I don't understand. Why is it not working? And I'll tell you why it's not working, because you're not being true to yourself, you dickheads. You're worrying too much about what other people think. That's why it's not fucking working. Like men, you're like, oh, it's so easy for women to get laid. No, it's not, because we're trying to fuck you lot. It's very difficult. You make it so hard. Women go out every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, dressed up like show ponies, and they'll be stood at the bar with their legs wide open, willing. Like, I see these bitches every night of the week, willing. Grab a spoon, motherfucker, it's right there. They're willing you to take it. They've literally done their nails, their hair, their legs, their eyebrows. They've fucking done everything, willing for you to fucking take it. And you approach them, and then as soon as you open your mouth, you start talking about crypto. What the fuck? You ruin it for yourselves. Incel culture blaming women. Look in the fucking mirror, my friend. You're fucking cock-blocking yourselves. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, you're beautiful. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'm Louisa. Big love. Thank you.
Did you enjoy it? It's so good. Oh, did you like my stuff about the field that didn't go down that well, but that's been killer lately. It's worked today. Great. Did you like it? Oh. It's my sister Asha.
Oh, hi, I'm Kate. Hey, nice to meet you. Do you know what's funny? We have the exact same joke. The cock-blocking joke.
I made that up today. I couldn't not do
No, it doesn't matter, but it's so funny because it's like we are so the same with that shit.
I'm like, are you?
And I'm like, you don't even realize we go out and like we wax ourselves with the eyelashes down, we become like slutty, slippery dolphins, and then we go out with you, like we want to fuck you, and then I usually be like, not you, to like certain guy who I'm picking on. And then you guys go say something so fucking dumb, we can't reward that behavior by sucking your dick. I'm like, that's like giving a dog a biscuit for taking a shit on the rug. You gotta rub their nose and be like, what you
That's funny.
But that's funny, as soon as you said it, I'm just like, we're so, it's just because we're the same. I didn't
Similar vibes.
They're just similar vibes.
Similar vibes.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You were hilarious when you brought me on. That was world class.
What did I do?
Hey, it was killer. It was killer.
I don't even remember what I do. I come off stage and it's like a fucking blur.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, guys.
See you later. Ooh, that was good fun. So, how much of my set did you get to see?
I think the whole thing.
Did you?
I think so.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was very funny. Yeah, because I heard your voice first, I was upstairs still. And then I was like, oh, she's on, actually, I'll go down. And I asked her to put my bag away.
Did you like the field joke then about like, put me a job, please?
Yeah, that was very funny. Everything was very funny.
I look so surprised. Why are you so surprised?
Because it's on new stuff.
I felt like I enjoyed it, like it is new stuff.
Well, this
I
is
really enjoyed it.
I've heard all your old stuff, and that's boring to me
I feel
now.
like I really enjoyed it, but like I didn't smash it. Like I didn't get a huge round of applause at the end.
Okay, fun, yeah.
But
fun.
but I felt like I did really well. Like it felt like a really good energy in the room. They were buzzing.
Yeah.
Is that what you felt?
Yeah, I thought everyone was laughing. I thought it was funny. I thought you were hitting every line. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it just felt like it worked.
Yee.
And you look really pretty.
Thank you. That's the most important thing. Yes. I have to go out tonight and try and think of some jokes about what's topical. So I've had a look at what's topical, and Kamala Harris is going to be put in by the Democratic Party as the official nominee or something. I don't know. Should probably work that out. But I thought I could do something on female leaders. Maybe a bit about them being too emotional, what women are like when they're emotional, what men are like when they're emotional. And a bit about that gardening line could work, where I say about women don't have sex, they start gardening. It's Monday, it's about 5:30 PM. My reels from last week have been doing really well. So I've done a spreadsheet and I've gone up on my social media in total across the board by about 5,000 followers in a week. Super happy with that. This is the outfit today. What's that noise for? You're my outfit of the day. You're my outfit of the day. Why are you so perfect? Why are you so perfect with your puppy dog eyes? Hey? Oh crap, I'm late. But the train's late, so hopefully I'll be alright. Time late. For fuck's sake. Hey, all the trains have been cancelled.
So, till when?
All the 4:15, 5 o'clock, 5:15, 5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock, 6:30, 6:15, 6:45, 7 o'clock, they've all cancelled. But even if that one runs, Mark, I won't get into the club till after 9.
Oh, really? Come from where? Waterloo? Oh,
No, even if I get the one in an hour, I wouldn't get in till after 9 to yours.
Oh, that'd be too late. You can't move it.
I know. I don't think it's going to happen today.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's alright.
It's not alright. I really want to. My clips are doing so well.
You have to flip it. You can flip flips and flip together.
I know, but I used ChatGPT to find out what's trending this week, and Kamala Harris is going to be at the DNC convention thing, and so I wanted to do a joke about her to try and.
Yeah. Let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're not going to be there tomorrow.
Oh, you still be able to do well. I'll be there in spirit and I'll be able to chat to you beforehand.
Hello. I'm back early. Thank you.